Welcome to the Wise Take DFS podcast. I am your host, CK013. You can find me on Twitter at CK_013. And we're joined once again by two of Wise Take's finest NBA DFS analysts. We got the OG, the true OG, Paulie D. You can find him on Twitter at Paulie with 8 Ds, creator of the Wise Take cheat sheets, better known as the Wise Take Wise Sheets. Paulie, how you doing tonight?
Good, man. Got a big day tomorrow in the 1500 alley-oop. 740 people. Got one ticket, one bullet. So I'm looking to lock in on this site. Looking to get your guys' takes on a first look. And then obviously tomorrow on the Wise Stream, finalize what should be a glorious lineup.
Glorious indeed. We are also joined by the man who needs no introduction, talking about CashinDFS. You can find him on Twitter at CashinDFS. You can also find his GPP articles Monday through Friday over at wisetake.com if you are a premium subscriber. Cash, what's up, bro? How you doing?
I don't know.
It's yeah, that's a different one. I don't think I've ever heard you say that one before.
I mean, not good. I mean, my main team doesn't cash, and I fade Big D, and then I make a little hedge team with Big D, and he sucked, and it cashed.
Interesting.
Amazing.
That is pretty incredible that, you know, you made the right move and faded him, and yet you weren't rewarded, and then you played him as chalk, and he did terrible, yet you were rewarded. That's interesting. I was punished today by the Orlando Magic once again. You know, it's like a broken record. I feel like every time I come on the show, I'm complaining about the Orlando Magic. And guess what? They got me again. Fournier in one lineup put up 15. And then Simmons got me a 4. I can only laugh. I wasn't laughing a couple hours ago, but I can laugh about it.
You shouldn't have played either one of them, CK. I would have told you not to play either one of those.
Where were you?
Guys.
You didn't say nothing to me.
Yeah,
you got my number. You got me on. Where were you?
I would have told you to play Elf
I needed you.
and Biz.
Yeah, well, you know, when Fournier gets ruled out at like 6:35, Simmons is a good play. And then when Fournier gets ruled back in at 6:52, you're like confused and you know, you don't put that together like, oh, I should get Simmons out, you know.
Even if Fournier misses, I don't think Simmons is a good play.
No,
I just think Richardson's defense is too good.
Yeah, but I thought Richardson was going to guard Fournier because, in my opinion, Fournier would have been the bigger offensive threat.
No.
You know what I mean? So I thought
not coming back off an ankle. I don't think so.
Yeah.
If it was normal, then yeah, I would say yes. But off the ankle injury, they're not worried about Fournier.
Yeah. Well, they were right to
He's gonna be rusty.
Shit either.
So what did he get? He had to got more than 4 because you just informed
he
me
got more than 4. Yeah, he got 15.
Wow.
He got 15, which
he had to get more than 4.
Which is terrible, but it looks a whole lot. It's a whole lot better than 4. You know what? If I would have played Fournier in that lineup, I would have actually cashed. So that tells you how bad Simmons got me. And like I had a lot of great plays there. George Hill did okay. I had Harrison in lineup. I had freaking what's his name, Booker. A lot of good plays, but that was not one of them.
How many minutes did Simmons play?
a lot.
For real? And he got 4?
4.
Oh God. We had a rough night, man.
Yeah,
that is crazy.
On DraftKings, I did fine because Ellington and Biombo were just the locks on DraftKings. So I did fine on DraftKings, but on FanDuel, yeah, that's a summary of my night. 15 from Fournier, 4 from Simmons. That was how FanDuel went tonight.
I cashed on DK with ease with a bunch of snowflakes.
Yeah, man, the value plays really came through. Bismack and Ellington. But you had to play him on DraftKings.
Mitchell killed me today.
Yeah. Well, I hate your Magic, and I don't think that's going to change for a while.
I hate them too.
No, you can only
mainly the coach, not my players. The coach.
You can only stack the Magic, or you got to fade
You're
them.
100% right, because it's like, blowout or when fantasy goodness.
It's all out, then it's beautiful. Both teams play the distance, and you get a lot. But when they get blown out, or when they randomly blow somebody out, the games are just over in the third. And Magic coach gives up quick. If they're down by 15, middle of third, he's just like, all right,
Yeah.
subs, you're in.
No, that's
Finish
true.
this off.
That's true. Although I have to correct you, Paulie. The term is blowed out. That's what we say around here.
Blow it
We
out.
say blowed out. That's how we say it around here. At Wise Take.
I like to blow things out, if you know what I mean.
I'm sure you do.
Simmons played 31 minutes, Cash.
Phenomenal.
31 minutes.
Phenomenal.
That is a shame. He should be embarrassed.
His point per
One
minute
of
is
eight.
going to take a huge
One of
hit.
8 shooting.
Yeah, I'm sure Simmons
Yeah.
feels
Wow.
terrible about it too. I'm sure he feels awful that I played him and he got me a 4. I'm sure he's having trouble sleeping at night.
He should be embarrassed.
He should be, but he's probably not because he still gets paid to do this.
No, Simmons takes pride. I
didn't
bet
show it
he's
today.
very pissed off.
That was no pride
I bet he's
today.
very pissed off right
But
now.
I saw today was a dog with his tail between his legs. That's what I saw today. He didn't want it. He did not come prepared. He didn't want it. That's what I saw today. But enough about last night, right? Let's talk about what it's still tonight, but people listening to this is last night. Real quick, those of you that are looking on the YouTube page for the chat, we did get rid of the YouTube chat. We do have a chat available. As long as you've had a Wise Take subscription at any point, you can go to wisetake.com, click on the podcast link. It's the latest article up, and then you can see we do have our chat over there. So if you've never purchased anything from us, you get a day pass. $2.50. It'll give you access into the chat tonight, and it'll also give you access to tomorrow's premium content. So $2.50. So if you're not already subscribed, which I don't know why, we had another guy win. Somebody tweeted us today. Another guy won like $500 today. It just doesn't stop. It just doesn't stop.
I was getting tweets about MaxiPad
Yeah, Maxi.
like all night, and I'm like, I didn't like him because of the minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I want to click him. I said I want to play him, but those minutes the last 3 games scared me, so I didn't do it.
Yeah,
But I'm
no.
glad
like-
some people did. But
It's
I
like
mean, I
him,
wish I could play him, but I mean, the minutes is just gone.
him, Powell, and Dirk. It's like, which one? You know, it happens to be that they all kind of did well tonight, but
The answer was
it's
all,
hard on
all
a
the
given,
above.
on a given night, which one to pick, you know?
Yeah, I almost played Dirk today, but I couldn't play MaxiPad. I
Yeah.
just couldn't do it. He played 8 minutes one game.
Yeah.
Maxie got 5 blocks and 2 steals today.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't think like this is an every night occurrence with the dude.
No, definitely not. Take the chips and run with that guy.
Nah, man, that kid's good, man. That kid can play.
But do you think he's going to continue to get minutes though?
I
I
mean,
do. I mean, he got
I don't know.
24
He
tonight.
should.
He didn't even
He
get
had
that, man.
he had been playing 30,
Mhm.
like around 30 every game, and then it was down to like 16 and 8.
But
and
I'm
then I
saying
was
like he's
what
not a
the
guy
hell?
you can like look to play every matchup though. It's because of that, because we don't know what he's going to play.
Yeah, I know. I mean, that's the way the NBA is these
Yeah.
days.
No, it's true. If you're not a starter,
But if
even
you're
if you're
not
starter.
on the Timberwolves,
yeah,
who knows?
we need more Tibbs. We need more
No,
Tibbs.
the Rockets too. Rockets and
Rockets.
Timberwolves.
Yep.
Yeah,
Other than that, who knows?
fair enough. All right, we got a big slate to get to. Paulie's got an entry in the $1,500, so we got to do our thing and break it down. Paulie, this is a big slate, I think, right? This is like, what is it, 12?
10 games.
10 games? Okay. It's not that's
Not bad.
not that bad. That's definitely something we could work with here. I think the best bet at this point would just be to kind of dive in and see what we uncover, right? There's so many games here. So why don't you start us off with point guards?
All right. Wasn't prepared. Let's see. We got Russ at the top here. Let me get his price tag. Playing against Toronto on a back-to-back as my thing loads. What's his price? Any of you guys have in front of you? It's like 11.6.
Oh,
On-
hold I'll
on-
tell you
on
in
DraftKings, you
one
asked?
second.
Oh, on FanDuel, Russ? 11-6.
11-6.
11.6. He's in play. He's definitely, under consideration, but the steep price tag, I don't know if he crushes that number many times. I guess probably want to, bring it back with some guys from Toronto. You're going to play Westbrook so that the game, you catch the guys on Toronto that are keeping the game close. And, but otherwise, I think there's some blowout risk here with Toronto being on a back-to-back and, Thunder being pretty solid defensively. After him, we have sorry, John, no, not John Wall. Who's next? Yeah, John Wall. John Wall's interesting to me. 8-7. Washington going to Atlanta. Both teams not on a back-to-back. I think this is a game I'm going to have interest in. We just saw Wall go for 50 against Boston, and this is like the nut matchup for point guards. I do have interest there. Kyle Lowry at 82. If I'm playing Russ, I'll probably get some Lowry. Kemba at home, 7,500 against Boston. It's not the best of matchups, but if anyone on Charlotte's going to do well, it's either going to be a big or Kemba. So at 7,500, I don't mind that. Dinwiddie against New Orleans, he's prices down to 6,900. I do have a lot of interest there. Jamal Murray against Minnesota, I could do some of that. You want me to stop at 6 or go all the way through?
You can just go all the way through.
All right. Rondo at 5-5 against Brooklyn. Rondo's minutes have been down, but against Brooklyn, I think he's in play. George Hill, as long as he's starting tomorrow, he's fine at 4-9 against Cleveland. Him and Zebo didn't get the fourth quarter run, I'm guessing because since the game was out of hand, they wanted to rest him for tomorrow. Dennis Smith Jr. at 48, I do have interest in against Indiana. Andrew Harrison played well tonight. Got about 30 minutes playing the Lakers tomorrow. I could go back there. Delon Wright of Toronto, 3,800. If you think Toronto gets blown out, you can get him on a blowout build. And I think that's going to do it. Let me see if there's anyone else down here in the real cheap. Yep, that'll do it.
Okay. Cash, what do you see over there?
Hold up. Russ against Toronto, huh? Toronto was not good today. Well, at least DeRozan wasn't. What did Lowry do? Lowry did good. Got 43. I mean, Russ is all right. Russ is always all right.
Yeah.
You can never argue with playing Russ no matter what the situation is. But I do like John Wall's matchup, but I'm scared because Atlanta sucks so much.
Yep.
So that's what scares me. But I love Kyrie Irving. I love Mr. Forex today. I wish today was Cleveland, man, because Brown is going to be out. Morris is already out. It's against Kemba Walker. Yeah, let's go. You're going to get me more than Forex today, you sorry bastard. I wish it was Cleveland today. I need him against Cleveland with guys out. But yeah, all these guys for Boston's going to be in play with those guys out. Schroeder, no way, never at that price. Chris Dunn is an everyday play. He proves it almost on a nightly basis. Oh, man.
Why is Jaylen Brown out?
It's a knee, I believe. He's doubtful, but he's not going to play. And Morris is already announced out.
Okay. I did not know.
Kemba Walker. I mean, I like to attack Kyrie, of course. He's at home, so he's in play. Like, I like these guys more than Russ because I want to save the money. I know I got some other studs somewhere around here. I mean, Russ could go out and get you. We know he can go off, but I like a lot of these point guard options. So,
You agree with if you play Russ, you got to bring it back with Toronto?
Yeah, I would bring it back with Lowry. I wouldn't bring it back with DeRozan.
Yeah, not against Roberson.
But Dinwiddie is a great matchup, but I don't play this kid on the road. If he goes off on the road, then so be it. But just go look at his game logs. He's very, very rarely good on the road. I don't play him on the road. I only play him at home. I didn't learn my lesson. Jeff Teague is a bag of D. Jamal Murray, he's all right, but I'll pass. Rajon Rondo against Brooklyn, I would like if I knew he was going to get the minutes. Jameer Nelson's been playing like 20 minutes every game. Like they've been splitting it down the middle just about. So if Rondo comes out and balls to begin the game, he should get more minutes, but I mean, it's just taking a chance because they're splitting right now. George Hill, I do like. He didn't play too many minutes today. He did well. One of the main reasons I did cash on my Big D team was him. So I do like him. He's been getting minutes. Fox ain't gonna play. No way they'll bring him back this early. Ooh, ESJ is so cheap. How many minutes he played today? 26. Probably not.
Back to back.
Harrison, yes sir. I liked him today. I came off. He didn't do great, but he didn't do
Yeah, about
terrible.
27 or so. Played 30
Yeah,
minutes.
yeah, he got it value. But against the Lakers, I could do that for sure. DeLon Wright has been playing more minutes, but Miles is back now. I think that's going to affect him. He didn't play that many today. So I don't know if I would do that. I did like him today, though, but that was before I knew Wright was in. Frank Mason, how many minutes he played today? I would like to play Jameer, but I can't. Even in 20 minutes, he's not doing nothing. He played 22. I would much rather play Hill. Man, Fleet's been losing minutes to Wright. Don't know if I could do that. But one of those guys should be matched up against the bowling ball, which I like. Chalmers. Did Chalmers play today?
No.
No.
Again.
He hasn't been getting minutes now.
Yeah, he's out. He's out for now. He'll come back eventually, but that makes me like old boy even more, Harrison.
Mm-hmm.
Sadaransky, I could always punt with that guy because he has upside, especially in a blowout. Moody A is a bag of D's. Ennis is in play at min price because Ball is out for a week at least. Michael Carter Williams is the definition. He should, in the dictionary, it should be a bag of D's right next to his name. He is the definition of that. That's it.
Yeah, there's a lot of places to go in all different ranges. You can obviously there's guys at the top like Wall, Kyrie, and Westbrook, and then even in the mid tier, there's a couple options. But I definitely, as far as value goes, which obviously on FanDuel where there's two, it's usually good to find one. I do like Harrison. I know it's a back to back, but it is the Lakers, and not that it matters. I don't think defensively. But if Ball's out and he sees Clarkson, no problem with him matched up with Clarkson.
My favorite options up top is Kyrie Irving, Kimba, and Dunn.
Yeah, the point guards against the Knicks this year has been phenomenal, and Dunn has been phenomenal. I'm pretty much matchup proof for the most part, so I'm with you there. Cash, I'm gonna swing it back to you, and I'm gonna have you move us over shooting guards.
Victor Oladipo sucked today, right?
Yes, he did.
Yep. They got blown out. He didn't see his fourth quarter run.
Got 25 minutes. This is against Dallas. I could do that after sucking the day. People are probably coming off, and that price is outrageous.
Nobody's gonna go there
for
9-6.
For next to Victor Oladipo's name. Evans. It's a back-to-back, but it doesn't really affect me with Evans too much. He's not too much of no jump shooter, man. He like to get to the rim.
Mm-hmm.
I like Evans today. I don't like that price, but it's against the Lakers, so I like it. Drew Holiday. I never want to play him when both the Twin Towers are playing. The price is up. I want 45. He can do it, but I doubt it. Donovan Mitchell, he screwed me today. Today gets Golden State. I mean, if they're going to keep it close, I think that Donovan Mitchell would have to go off. So if you wanted to play KD or something over there, or Clay or something, it'd be good to get it with Donovan Mitchell, because if Donovan Mitchell doesn't play well, this team sucks on the road. They are terrible away from Utah. They just suck. I mean, there's nothing else to say. But if it's going to stay close, it is going to be because of Donovan Mitchell. Or Anna Favors maybe too, but yeah. Clay, I'll pass. Gary Harris, I never really like to play unless I'm playing cash, which I don't for some odd reason. I wish I did, because then I could actually probably make some money. KCP, wow, he was bad on Christmas, huh? Oh man, glad I didn't play you. Glad I loaded over on Clarkson. But KCP, I like every day. The
Does
price is up now, though.
does
He's 6'3", so
KCP? I'm assuming is going to cover Evans. Does that? Um,
I mean, yeah, of course. Anybody that KCP covers got downgrades on some,
mhm.
but Evans is a bully.
Yeah.
Evans like to get to the rim, so he's still in play. But I don't like Evans's price that much, especially if he's going to be popular.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to. I don't want to pay up for a guy that's popular. I want to pay up for a guy that's not popular.
Right.
He has upside. He's showed it many times. Kent Bazemore is a disease. Nicholas Batum is in play because Brown is out. I could do that, and that's it. Above 6.
Okay.
Unless you want me to keep going.
All
I'll pick it up.
right. Here we go.
Agree on Oladipo that no one's going to go there. And for that reason alone, I think he's in play. I don't know if I'll end up there, but that's one of those pay up to be contrarian things you were just talking about. Got to dive into how good Dallas guards the shooting guard and whatnot. I know they're not that great defensive efficiency-wise against some positions.
They're just going to try to slow it down, but it's in Indiana, though.
Yep, something to consider. DeRozan, I don't see any way I'd play him tomorrow, only in like a game stack, and still I probably wouldn't go there with Roberson D. Evans, I agree, it's like a good spot, but he's getting up there. I don't know if he's good for 50 points every night, like he showed us here and there. But the Lakers, that's a good matchup. KCPD is kind of tricky. I agree with what you said, Cash. It's going to come down to ownership. Brad Beal, Atlanta, this is a great matchup for him. But the blowout does have me a little bit worried. It's kind of another one where if I'm going to play Beal or Wall, I'm probably going to be bringing it back with some Atlanta guys. It is in Atlanta, so maybe that does keep it close. Drew Holiday too expensive. Donovan Mitchell, I can play, but yeah, I'd rather than be home. I might just fade this game altogether. Clay is fine, but I don't think I'll go there either. Batum, next guy I have interest in at 6'1". This is a guy who will be above 7K fairly soon now that he's getting the minutes from coming back from injury. And he's like a triple-double waiting to happen on any night kind of guy. That's it. That's it down to 6K.
All right. I think Tyreek at 8.5. I played Tyreek today, and I definitely think that he is capable, especially in these pace-up spots, to consistently put up in the 40s and 50s. Like, I think he's that kind of a player. He's got that kind of aggression. KCP just scares me a little too much because as much as Tyreek does get assists and all these other things, like you really want Tyreek because he's going to take a ton of shots. And if KCP is going to make those shots a little more difficult, that worries me at that price. Especially considering, I agree with you guys that he will be the most popular option.
I think so.
Yeah, I think so too. So that's something to consider. And you make a good point, Paulie, with Beal. Same thing with Wall. It's like if you're going to play these guys, it's got to be not necessarily a full game stack, but it's got to be a correlation kind of play because you're going to need these guys. You're going to need Atlanta to keep it close if you want these guys to hit their ceilings. And Utah, Golden State. You know what really... I think if I was going to play one guy, it'd be Clay, just because, number one, I think Utah, they're on a back-to-back, they're on the road, they just got blowed out by Denver. And, Paul, you mentioned on the last show that you were on with us, the Golden State's been playing extremely slow without Curry. And so Utah's already slow, like this game. Like, how many Utah games have we seen now? I mean, Golden State games have we seen now where neither team breaks 100? It's been happening quite often.
Yeah.
So
it's even the over-run for this game. Let me see, 205.5.
Yeah, for a Golden State game, yeah. That kind of shows you where it's at. So I'd have to agree. I'm off that game in general, but Clay's the one guy just because we've seen them throw Clay out there. He's at home and got a decent matchup. As far as defensively, like Durant, they're gonna have Ingles and their best defenders on Durant, Favors and Draymond. Well, they probably won't even duke it out if there's a center. But either way, Klay Thompson seems to be the guy. He's gonna have
Mitchell.
He has Mitchell, but Klay just stands there and shoots. Like, it's not like you got to worry about him playing iso ball or dribbling. He just catch the ball, shoot the ball. That's all Klay does. So it's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clay's
been shooting well too.
Yeah,
lately.
especially at home. That's what Cash always mentions. Klay at home.
Yeah, he's much better at home, but I don't really worry about defense with Clay because just gets open shots because he plays because Durant is on the
Yeah,
court with him right now, and
exactly.
when Curry and Durant's on the court with him, but Mitchell is a hell of a defender. I will say
Yeah.
that. But like I said, I don't worry about defense too much.
Yeah, because he
He
just
gets open
shoots.
shots.
That's it. He's just going to
Yeah.
shoot. That's all he does. Other than that, Cash, I'm going to take it back to you to take us down to Value Town.
Let me go back up here. Chris LeVert, never play that guy. Wiggins, pass. Wesley Matthews is so terrible at basketball. Dude plays 35 minutes and gets 15 fantasy points every day. Marcus Smart is in play because he's going to start. Going to want his defense on the court. He's in play. Jordan Clarkson is in play. If he's popular, I'll pass. But he is definitely in play because he is going to play minutes no matter what, whether he starts or not. He's going to play minutes. Jeremy Lamb, no. Dwayne Wade, probably not. Rodney Hood is garbage. Buddy Hield started today and only played 17 minutes. Only a GPP play. He's in play. I like Holiday, but he's coming off a back-to-back, so I don't like him really that much. Josh Hart, I like a lot because he's going to start, I think, no matter what. Garrett Temple, I like a lot because he should start at small forward, but this coach changes his starting lineup like every day. Every day. Like, starting lineup is almost never the same. But if he does start a small forward, he'll get LeBron, which I always like LeBron D. If I think Utah is going to get blowed out, which they probably should because they suck on the road, then I like Alec Burks. Alec Burks is a guy with major upside. Andre Robinson, again, should have to play a lot of minutes, but it's not Harden, so he normally falls against Harden. And any other guy, even DeRozan, he's going to be on the court every second DeRozan is. But I don't know. He doesn't show upside that much. Jamal Crawford is good just because he's been balling. But Kyle Korver, oh wow, was he terrible on Christmas too? I like Jamal Crawford way more. How
on
many
Crawford,
minutes?
Bielitsa is back. He was available last game.
Yeah, no, but he don't take as much away from Crawford as he takes away from Gorgeous Dong and Taj Gibson. Takes much more away from the big men than he does from Crawford.
Agreed.
Oh man, Kobe Simmons got 26 minutes again today. He is a guy taking all of Chalmers' minutes. He's only 3'6". So it's against the Lakers. If he's going to get 26 minutes at 3'6", I'm interested for sure. And that is it. McCall is going to start at point guard, but it's against Utah. They're going to slow the game down. He doesn't have steal upside, so I'm not interested. That's it.
All right.
I'm gonna start from the bottom with that guy you just mentioned, Kobe Simmons. Probably 90% chance he's in my lineup tomorrow. 3'6", guy who's played 25 and 26 minutes his last two games, taking shots, getting steals, blocks, kind of doing everything out there. I really like this kid. I don't think anyone knows about him yet. And like you said, Chalmers hasn't seen the floor since he's gotten there, and he's been playing well. So against the Lakers with no true point guard, this is for sure a spot that I want to have tomorrow, and it's going to take a lot to get me off that play tomorrow. It's probably my number one value play on the slate.
Did Jamal Crawford play in Denver?
In Denver, like, did he ever play there? I don't think so.
Yeah. Okay. Just played almost everywhere.
So back up from the top, Wiggins against Denver. I think that's in play, but Wiggins is tough, man. He's like Mr. 4 to 5x. He very rarely goes higher than that. Wings against Denver is a thing. Marcus Smart is going to start probably. Anytime he's getting over 30 minutes, he's interesting. Jordan Clarkson at 5'5". Wow, that's interesting. I think I'd still go there. I hope people are scared at that price tag, but he's got 40-point upside if he's going to get 30, 35 minutes playing the point. Dwayne Wade, I doubt I will go there against Sacramento. Just don't think he gets a ceiling game in terms of minutes. Let me see. Does Cleveland play the next day on Thursday, 28th? They do not. And they do not play on Friday either. Okay. Maybe for Dwayne Wade then. I mean, he could definitely destroy that price tag, but you just don't know which games it's going to be. I like Justin Holiday at 5-4 against the Knicks. He's getting games around 25 to 35 minutes, and you want guards against the Knicks, so I like that. Josh Hart played 38 minutes against Minnesota. Ingram's probably going to be back, but we still won't have Lonzo Ball, so going to have to dive into like Hart versus Clarkson and see where we end up tomorrow. I like Garrett Temple for Sacramento against Cleveland. I think he'll be forced to get big minutes. Crawford, I guess you could take a flyer on, but I'll be playing Kobe Simmons for value for sure. And I think that's it.
Yeah, I think it's hard to ignore Mr. Kobe Simmons over there. I know he plays at the guard. Is he playing backup point? Is that what he's doing?
I'm gonna have to watch videotape. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, because I know Charlie. I mean, it's only one player, but Chandler Parsons sat out today, so we can play, or last night, so we
Yep.
can play today. So I want to make sure that that's not. I don't. I would think that would affect Enos more than him, obviously, but just want to make sure. But that price is really good to where even if he's only going to get 20 even, it's worth the risk. I mean, his price is phenomenal, and a pace up spot against the Lakers. Um, Cash,
I'm trying to see.
what's that?
He subbed in today at the 6-minute mark, and he came in for Tyreek Evans.
Okay. He came in for Evans. Okay. So either way, I mean, I'm sure that he's playing multiple
I think he's
positions.
more of a shooting guard than a point guard.
Yeah, yeah. But that's interesting because what I would have thought is I would have thought they would have subbed him in for Harrison and had
Mm-hmm.
and had him play alongside Evans. So that's interesting. But
Yeah,
if he's going to come in when Evans is off the court, I mean, it can't
it's
hurt.
good for usage. Yeah.
You know what I mean? All right, I'm gonna swing it back over to Cash. Talk to us about small forwards.
I like KD, of course. There's no Curry on the court, so I like KD every single day. But don't know if I can go to. Just don't know if I can go to. I got LeBron cheaper today. LeBron just had his worst game of the season. LeBron is going into Sacramento, which pretty sure they beat them in Cleveland. So LeBron should be motivated. Sacramento really sucks,
They
so they
did
could
beat
blow
them
them out.
like
That's
2
what I
weeks ago.
thought. Yeah. Sacramento really sucks, so they could still blow them out. Sacramento's on a back-to-back. I like Jimmy Butler every single day. I like Jimmy Butler a lot. Paul George, never. Brandon Ingram. I don't think he will be limited at all as far as minutes, and I do think he's going to handle the ball a ton. I hope they don't come out and say it, but I mean they're not. They're not going to come out and say it. Like Brandon Ingram a lot. He's going to play some point guard. He's going to handle the ball a lot. I do like that. Courtney Lee, oh my God, he's up to 6'5". Play that if you want. If you want 4-point floor, you go ahead and play that. Otto Porter, I doubt it. Just I love the spot for him right here. I love
Yeah, I
every
like this
position.
spot.
I love every position against Atlanta, but man, I don't know. I don't know. He just has a lot of downside too.
Yeah.
Oh God. Oh man, he's in play. He's in play for sure.
Barnes.
If he gets you 40, you're happy.
Who?
And
Porter?
he could do that. Yeah.
Oh
I
man,
mean,
yeah.
he
You
only
need him to get
needs
40.
he only needs 32 for cash, but I want 40. He can do that, but I don't know.
It's been a while since he's done that.
Harrison Barnes cash play every single day. You can play him in cash every day. He's like the most consistent player that there is. That's it.
Okay. Paulie, how do you see it?
I like KD, but I don't see myself going there. Pace down. Utah on the road. I don't know if he'll get a full run. Kind of similar concern for LeBron, but like Cash said, they lost to this team at home, and I think Cleveland's going to make sure to win this game. I think that this could be an interesting spot tomorrow. Sacramento's getting paced up, and they didn't play their big older guys, their veterans, a full run today, probably in anticipation of tomorrow. If Sacramento can hang in, there would be a lot of fantasy goodness here. Cleveland's a 9.5-point favorite right now. Definitely going to be keeping my eye on the movement on that line tomorrow. If I had to choose between these two, I think I'd pick LeBron, especially after he dudded on Christmas. Jimmy Butler, I like a lot versus Denver. Wings against Denver, and Butler's just got 60-point upside. Paul George, doubtful against Toronto unless it's a game stack. Do like Brandon Ingram, but I don't know if I'll play him first game back off injury. It's 7-2. Courtney Lee. I just don't think I'll be paying $6,500 for Courtney Lee. If he was under 6, I'd think about it. But I'd much rather play Harrison Barnes and Otto Porter in that range. Otto Porter is like the same story as Brad Beal and Wall. I'm nervous about a blowout, but this is a good spot, and I don't mind his price. And then Harrison Barnes, like you said, consistency. I got to see if there's any chance he can get me a 40 in this spot. I got to see how Pacers defend the small forward and what his history is there, and that's it. No one really too exciting here. I'd say Butler is probably my favorite play in the upper end of small forward.
Yeah, I think I'm in the same boat with you. Don't mind LeBron. I'll probably have at least one LeBron lineup just because of like the factors that you guys said. He's not only coming off of a terrible game, probably his worst game of the season, but he's also looking for some revenge as Sacramento went out in there and shocked everybody and beat them in Cleveland. So I do think LeBron's a consideration, especially on the road where his teammates don't play as well. But I'm with you, Paul. I think my favorite play is probably Butler. He played Denver last time, didn't have a good game. I think the altitude kind of got to him a little bit. And so if that's going to defer people from playing him, I'll take that all day because I still think Butler is obviously one of the best in the game still. And he's at home, and we know he's going to get minutes. So I'm with you there. Courtney Lee at 6'5" is kind of ridiculous. I agree. Courtney Lee has a Jonathan Simmons type floor. If you look at his game logs, he's got the capability of giving you a 4 and playing significant minutes. So fool me once with Jonathan Simmons, you will not get me again with Courtney Lee at 6'5". No, thank you. And I like Porter. I do. I always like Porter. But, wings against Atlanta. If Porter's hitting his threes all day, it's just, again, another situation where you can't really play these Washington guys without Atlanta just because their team is significantly better than Atlanta. So there's a good chance. There's a risk of a blowout. So I like Porter, but if I'm doing, I got to find some guys from Atlanta. That's the problem with these teams, man. Everybody's in a good spot against Atlanta. We just talked about Wall, Beal, and Porter, all three of them. We're going to talk about this. We're going to say the same things about Markieff and Mike Scott when we get down there. And then the same thing about Gortat. So it's like, it just seems to me like Washington is maybe a game. I'm starting to think it's more of a game stack or leave it kind of situation for me the more I think about it. Cash, take us down to Value Town.
No, I'm going to say the same thing about Oubre. I like Oubre above all of them.
Yeah, I like
Oubre's going to play whether it's a blowout or not. If it's a blowout, he's going to play. If it's not, he's going to play. I like Oubre at 4.4 more than I like Porter at 6, whatever he is, 6'4".
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Wilson Chandler he's actually becoming a cash play. Like, if you go look at his games logs, like, he's getting you value almost every day recently. Like, going back to December 10th, he's like getting value almost every day, sometimes more, sometimes a little less, but never just exploding really. So that's Jimmy Butler defense today though, so I don't think I would go there. But maybe in cash because he's been showing it for a long time now, almost the entire month.
You think Butler definitely goes there? You think any chance Butler goes to maybe Harris?
No, Harris ain't. He'll guard Barton if he's on the floor. Harris ain't no. He ain't no threat. He's just a minute. He's just out there playing minutes.
So if Barton comes in, you think Butler will go there, and then Wiggins would have Chandler?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, but they're not gonna move Barton. Like they didn't even move. They didn't even like Clarkson was going off, and they didn't even move Butler's him.
Hmm. Yeah.
Like
Okay.
he's just not. He's not gonna do that for that guy. Like Harris is garbage. Like he's just not that. He's good, but he's just a minute thing. Like he's playing 40 minutes.
Yep.
Valentine is all right. His price is coming up though. How many minutes did Lance Stevenson play today? Lance Stevenson's been getting minutes.
He gets some minutes today.
Got 32 today. He didn't do much. I think his minutes went up because of the blowout. But he's been playing mid-20s every day
Yeah,
recently.
he's still getting mid-20s, taking
he's in
6
play.
to 10 shots.
Michael Kidd-Gilchrist is a game-time decision. That would boost all of Boston for me, and I'm already high as hell on Boston. I hope you missed, dude. Etuan Moore, I'm down. Gonna take open shots. He's 4-4. It's against Brooklyn, so I'm cool with that. Much rather play Oubre. I like Oubre today, so that probably means Oubre is gonna get you a 7. Joe Johnson. How many minutes did he play today?
Probably not much.
24. He didn't do nothing. Like I think it's just time. Like last year in the playoffs and like later in the year, he was doing really well, but he's just so freaking old.
Yep.
I think it's time, dude. I think it's time. And that's it.
Okay. Paulie, what do you see down there?
Doug McDermott. Been playing minutes. He's min price, so.
Okay.
Is it a revenge spot for McDermott? Did he play for the Bulls?
The Bulls, you said?
Yeah,
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, didn't they draft him?
Yeah, he did.
I think so.
I believe so. But yeah, he played there for a little while. He's sucked the last few games, but he still is getting minutes though.
Okay.
Yeah, that's interesting. You guys want to take a look at something? Joe Harris
Minutes is down a little bit though. Damn.
All right. Small forward. Yeah. So, Jaylen Brown. I hope you missed too. Doubtful.
Oh yeah, he ain't playing.
I like DeMarre Carroll against New Orleans for sure. 5'6". He was 1 of 10 shooting today against San Antonio and Kawhi defense. Wasn't a good play, but I'll go right back there tomorrow against New Orleans. Wings against New Orleans is a good thing. Taurean Prince, if I am going to play some of those Washington guys, this is a target to bring it back with on Atlanta. Probably won't play 5-3 for Wilson Chandler. Joey Ingles has done well against Golden State in the past. Again, I'd rather they be home, but he's definitely under consideration. Man, there's not a ton down here. I do really like the Kelly Oubre call. I don't mind Nwaba. If Parsons is back, no Enos, but if Parsons is not playing, then Enos for min price is decent. And Dante Cunningham, min price, should get close to 30 minutes. He does have a 3-point floor, but against Brooklyn, I could see him paying off and getting you 8 or 9x. So at a weak small forward position, if you're not paying up, I like some of those value plays like Oubre or maybe Cunningham. And that's it down here.
Yeah. It's pretty ugly here. More like value shitty. I do like the Carroll call, especially in a bounce back spot after having Kawhi defense for at least 20-something minutes of the game or whatever it is he played. And shooting 1 for 10. New Orleans has been terrible against small forwards, wings in general, but particularly small forwards. So if Carroll's shot is hitting, which I would hope that he doesn't have 2 nights of 1 for 10 shooting, because he is actually a decent shooter for the most part. So I love that call. I think his price is fair. I like the Prince call too. It's one of the ways that has been successful to attack Washington this year, has been through the small forward position as well. Those are the guys that I will just touch on that you guys mentioned. And the Uber call, of course, it's never really, it's Atlanta. And like you said, Cash, he's the most blowout proof guy out of these. He's obviously like this, can't come into the 6-man kind of role. He fits it well. And, he should play regardless if it's a blowout or not. And still a win against Atlanta. Cash, want to move us over to power forwards?
AD against Brooklyn. Yeah, he's in play. Hasn't shown upside really for the last 3-4 games or so. But he's in play. I doubt I do it. I just doubt I do it at 11-2. I see other things. I want more. Kristaps Porzingis is one of my most frustrating players to watch. A dude that's 7'3" that just doesn't get down there and rebound. It really pisses me off. He did get to 7 for me on Christmas because I played him on Christmas, but like at halftime he had like 1 rebound. I just want to choke him. Like, dude is 7'3". It's just amazing to me. Rondae Hollis Jefferson. No. Kyle Kuzma has been balling. Kyle Kuzma's a stud. Kyle Kuzma is 7'4". It's against Memphis. If JaMychal Green is out, I could do it. If JaMychal Green is in, I think I will pass, maybe. But he's been so good. Mirotic is my dude. I love Mirotic. He's such a baller. I'm so sorry, Mirotic. I underestimated you to begin the year. And thank you so much, Bobby Portis. You motivated this man like no other. This dude is coming to kill on a nightly basis. This dude is a stud. Oh man, I love Mirotic. Don't think I'll be playing him today though, but I love him. Serge Ibaka, let's go. All in. Put him down. Let's fucking go. He's going back to OKC. He's gonna come to play. It is mellow defense. Yeah. I want Ibaka, even on a back-to-back. I don't care. He's been playing well. He's coming motivated, believe that. Mellow, pass. Zebo, he absolutely killed Cleveland last time, and he was uber chalk because he was way too cheap. This time he's not too cheap. He was uber chalk today. I could not believe how popular he was. But I like him for sure against Cleveland. That's it.
All right.
Serge Ibaka.
I like the call. Paulie, what do you think?
I hate Serge Ibaka.
First run through.
If people is normal to this show, they know I hate Serge Ibaka.
Serge Kaka, I believe, is the nickname that you gave him.
Well, I gave him that nickname because you never seen a picture of his cock. You never seen that picture in the sweatpants? That thing is swinging. He's swinging.
Ibaka's played OKC twice since leaving. Went for 14 FanDuel points in 26 minutes once, and went for 47.8 FanDuel points in 36 minutes another time. So definitely has some upside here for sure. Guy I missed in my first run through. I feel the same about AD. Like, sure, he's has 60-point upside, and especially in this matchup. But with the whole team healthy, it's hard. It's hard to go there when, their ceilings are kind of capped with him and Boogie both out there. It's like, which do you choose? And, it's just hard to pay that much salary, when you can get LeBron for 300 more. So I doubt I'll have any AD. I do like Kristaps. He is extremely frustrating, but back-to-back games over 40. And he really didn't play good in either of those games. So Bulls don't really have anyone to match up well with him. I don't mind Porzingis.
Yeah, they don't got nobody for him.
Kuzma, 7,400. I'll pay that for sure. Especially if Ingram's out. Even if Ingram's in, doesn't really matter all that much, but there's more shots for him with Ingram out. Mirotic, I like 6'5". Does have a tough matchup with Porzingis out here. He hasn't been starting though, so like, although he's getting 25 to 30 minutes, he may get some run not against Porzingis. Collins, I don't really like paying 6.3 for. I don't see a ton of upside in that price. I'm cool with Ibaka. If I'm playing Ibaka, maybe I would play Carmelo too, and I do like Zebo a lot at 6,100.
Yeah, just going back to Porzingis, the Knicks did recently play Chicago in Chicago, and Porzingis really didn't have that great of a game. He still got 23 actual points. It wasn't that bad, but Markkanen did a better job of guarding him than I thought he was going to do. So that's worth mentioning. And also another thing, I think the reason Porzingis has been so frustrating for the most part is his rebound numbers. Cantor is just taking all the rebounds, all of them.
Yeah,
it's like he's by himself on the bottom of the rim. Porzingis isn't even trying anymore to get those rebounds, and so you're living or dying by a shot, and that's terrifying.
Porzingis is a P. A skinny little P.
I'm a Knicks fan. I love Porzingis, but in fantasy purposes, I would have to agree right now. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to give you anything more than that. AD, definitely like AD. Rondae Hollis-Jefferson's interesting. If you like AD, you have to consider Rondae Hollis-Jefferson. They don't really have an answer for AD. Alshon Jefferson is their answer for AD. And while he's, I think he's given up a decent amount of height, Hollis-Jefferson is a decent defender.
Yeah, like a foot.
Yes. But he is a decent defender. He plays very aggressive, and he's one of the rare Nets that will play more than 33 minutes or so. I'm a little concerned because I think he's been flirting with injuries lately. Like, I know today he went to the locker room for his hip or something, and then he came back. And so I'm a little worried, like you said, Paulie, paying that kind of price for a guy like that. But if you're going to play AD or Boogie, and you think this game is going to stay close, I think Hollis-Jefferson, and Dinwiddie, Hollis-Jefferson, Carroll. One, if not all three of those guys have to have good games in order for this game to stay close.
Agreed.
Well, I see foul trouble in Rondae Hollis-Jefferson's future.
And if that happens, I'm very, very worried that they blow them out.
They blow them out. Yep.
Because he's the only guy. There's their only guy. They don't have anybody else literally. And then you got Boogie to worry about down low. So Hollis-Jefferson is supposed to be you take one of those guys. It's not going to be Boogie. Boogie's just too big and strong. It would be AD. And so, that's this.
You know what? Oh, no, he's not going to touch the court. I was about to say, maybe Okafor plays a minute, but I doubt it.
No, coach said he needs like another 2 weeks of condition.
The coach said that he's like ridiculously out of shape.
The weirdest thing ever.
He said he's like ridiculously out of shape. That's basically what he said. He didn't play, so he didn't play for a year and a half. I kind of guess it makes sense.
There's something called practice every day.
Yeah, but I have a feeling Okafor didn't do much of that either. He just knew he wasn't going to play. He's been unhappy there for a long time. You know what I mean? I think he made a mistake. He shouldn't have done it. He'd be professional. You stay in game shape. But at the same time, you could practice all you want. There's still game shape. You got to be in a game to be in game shape. You know what I mean? It's not the same thing. It's not the same adrenaline. You're working with different hormones and chemicals in your body. You know what I'm saying?
You don't need a month to get into shape if you're practicing every day.
You do if you're fat like him. You ever seen the dude?
Not fat though, is he?
No. He's not.
He's not that fat.
He's not. I'm just kidding. But in all seriousness, he doesn't have if you look at him right now, he doesn't have the stereotypical athletic build. You know what I'm saying? He looks a little bit more like you know what I'm saying? Like he's not exactly toned. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So those kind of guys, it's always those guys like the bowling ball Cash. Those guys that are not so toned. And I'm not comparing them to the bowling ball. Don't get me wrong. Right? It's a whole different level of we hold them to high standards because they're not regular guys off the street. They're NBA players. So you see a guy with more than 5% body fat, and you're like, oh, he's fat. You know what I mean? But anyway, back on topic. I do love Kyle Kuzma all the time. I'm a believer now. I'm a believer in Kyle Kuzma.
What the hell took you so long?
It took me a while because he wasn't playing. It took me so long.
Yeah.
He started the year playing major minutes.
He didn't.
Yeah. He did have a little dip. He did have a little dip in performance though, like a 2-week lull.
Yeah, man. There was a period where him and Nance were rotating.
It's on that train since like day one.
Well, scoot over because I'm
Even
on
though
board now.
even though I
What's up?
think Randall is better.
Scoot over. I'm
I
here.
know Randall's better, but whatever.
Randall. Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know. At this point, they kind of play like I feel like Kuzma is almost more of a 3, and I feel like Randall's obviously like I feel like they're both
He
kind of.
is.
You know what I'm saying? It's weird.
They should be developing him as a 3.
Yeah, I agree.
But they have Ingram, so
Yeah.
they can't do that.
Yeah, exactly. I agree. And I love the Ibaka call, Cash. I like the revenge spot going back to OKC. Ibaka's kind of bounced around, hasn't really been all that successful since leaving OKC. So I'm with that against Carmelo Anthony. And of course, who doesn't like Zebo against Cleveland? Last time he got 31 minutes, did his thing, and he did recently get 31 minutes again. So it's possible, even with Willie Cauley-Stein back, they've been playing together a lot. So I'm with it. Cash, take me down to Value Town.
Taj Gibson, of course, against Denver. Yes, I like that a lot. Jason Tatum, I like even more. Jason Tatum, I love right behind Kyrie Irving. Jason Tatum is such a stud, more than Kuzma. Jason Tatum is so good. He is special. Very, very, very special on the offensive end. His efficiency numbers on the offensive end are through the roof. For a rookie that's 19 years old, oh my God. I can't wait to watch this guy develop. He's going to be so special. Derek Favors, I'll pass. On a back-to-back, Sabonis. Sabonis is interesting. Oh, I love Sabonis so much. But probably won't get enough minutes to do what he needs to against a slow-paced team, so I'll pass. Lyles, his price came down a little bit.
Yeah.
He's all right. I mean, he's nothing special. I think he has upside. Whoa, can Dirk Nowitzki do what he did tonight on a back-to-back like Tobias Harris did? Go look at Dirk's minutes. They're up. He didn't play that many minutes today, and he went off. But his minutes, he's 32, 27. He was playing in the low 20s.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, I mean, they're pretty much the same all year. He's somewhere between 20 and 28. Yeah. I doubt I'd do it on a back-to-back, but he's in play. Jordan Bell against Utah. I think Coach already said he's not going to start. Bobby Portis. I really liked him today. Probably not. Markieff Morris. God darn it. So many options right here, man. Markieff Morris is all right. He played well the last game, so that means I probably don't play him because I don't think he's going to do it 2 times in a row. He's been so bad this year. Just so bad. So bad. Kenan Fareed, I'm so sorry, bruh. Feel sorry for you. Jay Crowder. No, the price is up. He's a 4-1. Okay. Vice grip. Let's look at vice grip. No. Don't play Marvin Williams. He sucks. Mike Scott. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. Give me Mike Scott. This is a revenge spot for Mike Scott. He played in Atlanta for a little minute. He was good in Atlanta, and he didn't get enough minutes in Atlanta. I like Mike Scott here. He will be motivated when he gets on that court. Believe that. Dude is going to be extra motivated when he steps on that basketball court in my city, A-Town. Let's go. I like that a lot. And that's it.
Right. Paulie. There it is. Paulie, what do you see?
Yeah, it's a bunch of options down here for sure. Yeah, Taj Gibson, yes. Michael Beasley, way too expensive. I do like the Jason Tatum call at 5'7". Sabonis, I have some interest in too. He only got 17 minutes today. Trey Lyles, I do like stretch 4s against Minnesota, but I doubt I end up on him. But I think he could put up 30 in this spot. Jordan Bell, disappointed he's not starting. That might not matter. If he's going to get 25 to 30 minutes, Um, Draymond Green is really helping this kid out. Like he had like 3 lobs to him against Cavs. Draymond Green's pass game, I think, is getting Jordan Bell more involved on the offensive end for this team. And until Curry gets back, they kind of need it. So I got to see if we can find out what kind of minutes he's going to play because nobody's going to be on him. And I like the way him and Draymond are working. Like even though Zaza may start, he may still only play 12 minutes and Bell still get his 30. And there's blowout risk, and he'll probably get some blowout run if he's not starting. So he's interesting to me. Frank K, I think we have to take a look at it. 4-3 against Boston. Boston struggles versus Bigs. Daniel Theus, if those Boston guys are out, he may kind of work himself into like the core rotation there. I don't mind him if he's going to see 25 minutes at 4K. I like the Mike Scott revenge call. Maxi Pad Kleber coming off the game of his life at 3-6. Forwards against Indy is a very good thing. I hate to go play this guy after putting up 48.6 FanDuel points, but he is a guy we've been mentioning. We have our eyes on. He does have a 10-point floor, but at 3-6, he might be worth a shot here. And that is probably it. Maybe Jonas Jerebko at min price 2 against Golden State in like a blowout build. And that's it.
Okay. Maxi Pad has a 1.2 floor.
Yeah, I mean that was
did it. Yeah, no. That's what scared me. I didn't play it today. I hope somebody won him some big money playing him, but didn't do it.
Yeah, on Twitter we got
he
somebody
only played
that said they
25
played
minutes
Maxi Pad
and still did that.
and won $500.
Yep.
Good.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes. I like the Mike Scott call a lot. I forgot that he even played for Atlanta. I think it's a great call.
Oh, I forgot Ghostface Illy too for Atlanta. Forwards are good against Washington. He's 5'3". He's been getting a ton of minutes. And he's another guy, like, if you're playing Washington, he's a guy you probably have to bring it back with for Atlanta.
Okay. Cash, move us over to centers.
He will play back. He will play some backup center too, because
Illy
is still out. Yeah.
Yeah. Deadman.
Yes. So, because like Marcin is not gonna play, so they're gonna go small. So he can definitely play backup center. So I like that. I do like that. Boogie, my dude. Don't know if I can get up to him today.
Well, you
He's been
pick
playing
him
well,
over AD though, right? If you're playing one of those.
Yes, today. Both got nut matchups, of course, but Boogie's been playing better. I love Boogie. So AD's going for 60, Boogie's going for 40. Cat, garbage. Jokic got kicked out today. I like Jokic against Cat defense. Maybe he's motivated. Marc Gasol, the price is up again. I just never see no upside here. He's just a bag of D's as well. Kevin Love to get many open shots. Many open shots. He's close to his home. He's from Oregon. He's born and raised in Oregon. Played college at UCLA. So maybe he'll have some family there. Like, this is as close as he gets, except when he plays at Portland, which he might play on this road trip. So I like it some, but yeah, I don't like the price. Like, I don't think I could pay 8-4 when I could go get Jokic at 9-1.
Yep.
Or I could go down to Turner. Or no, Turner's the same price. He's on a back-to-back though, but it is Dallas. So he will have maxi pad defense. That's what he will have. He was dog crap today, but he has been playing better recently for the most part. Got a very low floor. Like, the floor is very, very low.
Crazy
low. Dwight Howard against Boston, great matchup, but he's just priced out for me. I don't want to pay 8-2 for that guy. Yeah. Willie Cauley-Stein balled out today. I didn't have him. I hate when I miss Willie Cauley-Stein games because I like to play him all the time.
Yeah, he's been impressive this year, Cauley-Stein, man.
Yeah, I like him a lot. In his Cantor, great matchup, caveman. I'll pass. That's it.
Fair enough.
How can you pass like that easily on Cantor? He's got to be in play. I don't want
Cause
to
if
do it, but I mean, we can't ignore what he's done his last 2 games.
no, we can't. But I'll still pass.
And his
I
price
mean, I
came
just
down. His price
I
got
know,
low.
which is hilarious, but he should be uber chalk.
Yeah, he is going to be really chalky. That's for damn sure.
That's an easy pass for me.
All right. Oh, that's going to be so hard against Chicago. Oh man, that's tough. But yeah, I don't really love too much in this area. Boogie at 11-4, I can consider. There's probably gonna be lots of blocks and steals. Just you play him and you pray that AD gets injured in the first quarter. I do like Jokic some. I still have not seen like the offense flow through him the way it did last year. When he got booted, it was late in the fourth. He wasn't gonna get value, but maybe a motivated Jokic against Cat D is in play. Um, and I think that's it in this range. Like Willie Cauley-Stein, I like a lot at 6'2". If I'm playing LeBron, I'm probably gonna have one of Willie or Randolph, possibly both. Cantor, I can't ignore. Like he could put up another 50 if he continues what he's been doing. And at 6K, that's super valuable. But you're right, he's going to be very, very popular. So hard to play Cantor chalk for sure. That's it.
Okay. Cash, take us down to value town at centers.
It's not hard in cash. You probably want to play Cantor today in cash.
Mhm.
And on DK, what is this price on DK? Because
6'8".
then 6'8", I probably would rather play him there because I could,
Double bonus.
yeah, and I get 2 options there, so or more because I got freaking almost every center at power forward. Like they got almost every goddamn shooting guard at point guard, and it's freaking
Yeah.
stupid. Julius Randle. I wish Plumlee and Jokic have been starting together, which will definitely happen today because of that massive front line I got on the other side with Cat and Taj. So he's in play at that price. He definitely has upside at that price, but he's not going to play over 30 minutes. He never does. Valanciunas against Adams, no thank you. Robin Lopez. Robin Lopez should have to play for Cantor.
Revenge
Like
game.
he should not come off the court whenever Cantor's on there, but he's just not getting like if he gets over 30 minutes, it's like a miracle. Last time he did was against Gobert, so maybe that happens today. Marcin Gortat definitely love the matchup against Atlanta, but this coach doesn't matter. He could score 60 fantasy points in the first quarter. Could score 60 in one quarter. The coach is going to bench him the whole second quarter. Just the way it is. Just what's going to happen. Doesn't no matter what he does. He is not going to play big minutes. I don't care what he does.
Got you there on Christmas.
I hate coaches. Yeah. And if he could have got 35 minutes, he could have maybe got close to Cantor.
I think he did better than Cantor point per dollar.
What was Cantor's?
Nah,
No, I don't think
close.
so.
Cantor was 6'3". He went like 8'7". Gortat was 4'3". He went like 8'2". But they were very close.
He would have. He definitely would have been a better point per dollar play
Yeah.
had he gotten the minutes. He barely played in the fourth quarter.
Huh.
Holdo I like today, but I came off once I went to Biz and Drummond. He's been getting minutes. I mean, he's min price. I mean, he could go get you 10x, and he won't see a lot of Adams. So he's in play, and that's it.
Okay. Paulie, take us home.
Yep. Yeah, there's not a ton down here. Julius Randle, I guess you could take a flyer on. I don't like him at 6K, though. Valanciunas, not against Steve Adams. I got to look at Gortat, but that's not an easy one. Don't mind Potel. And I have some interest in Jared Allen for Brooklyn against New Orleans. They're going to need some size, and he's been playing 20 minutes a game. Center's been killing New Orleans. He's min-priced. I think that's worth a look. And that is probably it down here.
Okay.
Brandon Wright started for Memphis. He's min-priced against the Lakers. He only ended up with 18 minutes, but got 23 FanDuel points. That's almost 8x. He's in play also, but I doubt I use a center spot on him.
Okay.
I got something else to say. Nogueira, or whatever the hell his name is, was back today. That's what kind of took him off of Apollo a little bit, but he didn't play. He played 0 minutes.
Yeah.
So probably does again. But I was also going to say Brandon Wright started. Didn't see major minutes, but I don't think he starts today because they're going to have Kuzma at power forward. So they probably go, I don't know what they're going to do. Maybe an Ennis or somebody smaller because can't guard Kuzma. Like, that cannot happen.
Gerald Martin.
Yes, that's my dude. I love that guy.
He got 26 minutes today.
He did? What did he put up?
23.
Yeah, he's min-price too, probably, or somewhere close.
Yeah,
so he's in play. He should start because Brandon Wright cannot guard Kuzma on the perimeter. There's just no way. Like, he's a center. Like, he's a true center. Like, dude is like 7'1".
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it. That's all I wanted to say.
Okay. That's going to do it for the game-by-game breakdown. Don't forget to check us out at wisetake.com for more fire NBA DFS content. Go to our subscriptions page. Check out what subscriptions we have to offer. If you're hesitant for any, I don't know why you would be at this point. It seems like every night we have somebody else taking something down. I don't know why you'd be hesitant, but if you are, we do offer day passes, $2.50. Try it yourself.
Take a day pass.
Take a day pass.
Best $2.50 you spend, I guarantee it.
There you go. It's a big slate tomorrow, which means it is a cheat sheet day. It's a weekday, which means it is a Cash and DFS article day. We'll have a Wise stream, hour and a half before lock tomorrow. It'll be myself, Paulie D, and Johnny the Greek, G Daddy. So of course, BK will be writing the cash game article. We even got Eric working on some cool new tools, man. We offer so much stuff, man. It's hard to even keep track. There's just so many different ways that you can do your research. So many different ways that we provide you with plays, tools, streams, cheat sheets. There's just so much to like. And the feedback has been phenomenal, man. Like we get so many people who join, they're just happy to be a part of it and just having a great time, making money, having fun. We do it all. So check us out. Other than that, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that thumbs up. That like button means a lot to us. If you're listening on Podbean, give us a follow. If you're listening on iTunes, give us some 5-star reviews. Help us out. We do this show for free for you guys, so the least you can do is hook us up. It definitely helps us out. Paulie, anything in closing?
Tough slate on first look. Couple like good spots I like, but there's blowout risk. Couple like good players that I really don't want to play in game stacks. It's gonna be interesting making this lineup for tomorrow. Expecting you guys to give me some help here, but on first look, it's not there's nothing like that screaming must play to me. There's some value that I like, but Kobe Simmons is my favorite play on the slate right now.
Okay, I like it. Cash, what about you? Anything closing?
Serge Ibaka. Don't be mad at me if he sucks. But damn, he has upside.
The other way to well for you.
I like Serge Ibaka.
It does work.
I want me Serge Ibaka today, bro.
I like it. So 2 definitive answers. There you go. That's a damn good way to close a show. So that's going to do it for us here at Wise Take. For Paulie D, for CashinDFS, and myself, and the entire Wise Take Nation, as always, good luck.
Peace.